Hello friends, I'm Muzaffar. Today I am going to unbox and do a little review of these OluKai Maloā slippers. I've been looking for a comfortable slipper online and these Maloās have been standing out on the internet. So in this video, I'm gonna go over what they're like, first impressions, obviously how they feel like to wear. So first thing, I'm not a professional. This is something I don't do a lot, but hopefully if you're considering getting one of these, after watching this video, you'll have a bit more to go off to see whether these really are right for you. Let's unbox these, shall we? Normal shoebox. And cool looking shoes. They come with a shoe hanger, so if that's your thing, they'll send you one. Boom. Anything else in this box? No. Right. They've got this feature which is supposed to help you slip them on, and they make a big deal of it on their website. I'm pretty sure my dad used to do this with shoes for which it wasn't designed to be done. Yeah, you can make them slip-ons by just pushing this bit of the heel down and slipping your feet in. They've got inserts. It's quite cool. It feels kind of firm. And then it thins out over here. Quite a lot of arch support. I can imagine that bit feeling really good on your foot. And the insides are filled with this lining. Seems pretty cool. They seem pretty wide. They seem really, really wide. This inside feels really good. I can't stop touching it. Oh, this is so good. This feels good too. It's like almost wool-like material. I don't know if it is wool. You can probably check their website and see what it says. But this is, it feels good. It feels like my naked foot on it would feel good. So let's have a look at the stitching. The stitching seems quite good, quite thorough. Nothing but the sole seems to be glued on. Is it glued on? Yeah, the sole's glued on. And the sole's like this PU rubber material. And the upper is like leather. Seems like good leather. Doesn't smell funny. Looks just like grandpa shoes. Like nothing special about the way it looks. Maybe that's what you want. I know I like to have good looking things. But to be honest, the number of slippers I've gone through, the good looking ones are never comfortable. Most slippers aren't comfortable. Most slippers aren't practical. If it gets a little too cold with slippers, a lot of them just aren't good enough. You need to wear a set of socks, double up on socks. And then when you leave the house, you need to change your socks to outdoor socks. And then the socks need washed. It's a whole thing. The reason I want slippers is so that I can be comfortable at home. That's something that's just really high up on my list of priorities in life. I want to be comfortable at home and I don't want to have to think about it. Enter good quality slippers. Good quality, also expensive. That's what these are, 150-ish pounds. So features, there's this little stretchy bit over here, which is probably supposed to make it easy to put it on. There's this feature over here which helps you slip them on, and then there's this inside which is really, really nice. Now about the construction of this thing, I don't know if these are supposed to be handmade, but they seem handmade because they're sturdy, so they look like the stitching on it's really good. It's really thorough, but it's also got that like rustic feel, like it's not perfect. It's not perfectly done by a machine. And I like that. I like when it seems like a human has put effort into creating this thing. I don't know if that's true, by the way. That's just what it seems like when I'm looking at it up close. Like just the way the cutting is done. I just wish the shoes looked cooler, or the slippers, I should say. I just wish the slippers looked cooler. Right, time to put these bad boys on. Well, let's see what that's like. They feel good. These feel good. Oh, these feel really good. These feel really good. I know I made fun of how silly this feature is, but I'm telling you, if that feature could be perfected, they've perfected it. Okay, these feel really, really good. They're also pretty quiet on the floor. Whatever material this is, it's just straight. It's like a straight surface and really quiet. These are super comfy. These are super comfy. Yeah, I don't see anyone needing socks while wearing these. This feature is great. I was worried about like how this would feel on my heel, because you can do this with any shoe, right? You can just do that to any shoe and make it slippers. I was really skeptical about this. I was like, well, what? They're just gonna call this a thing? It feels like a pair of slippers. It feels like this bit's not there when you're wearing it. It doesn't feel like what it would like if you did this to a normal shoe. So, OluKai people, you guys did good here. So the first impressions are really good. Apart from how it looks, like they look like grandpa boots, but you've seen that online before you've bought them. If you're thinking about, well, do they look any better in real life? They don't. They look exactly as boring in real life as they do on your screen, but they feel good. I think that's just the unfairness of life. I think that's things that feel so good sometimes don't look as good. But I'm wearing these at home, so I'm not fussed about the judges at Paris Fashion Week. I think this is gonna be the winning slipper. I've tried a few slippers. None of them have made me feel this way. When it comes to size, I ordered a 9. I'm a UK 9. And these are snug. They fit well. They're not too loose. They're not too tight. There's a good hold of my feet with the shoe or slipper. I keep calling them shoes. It's well built. Frankly, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. It really feels good. Why would anyone spend so much money, close to $150, on a pair of slippers? Well, for me, I think it's super important to be comfy at home. And I think it's super important to not have to think about being comfy at home, because you're at home a lot, and you know, work out what you need to be comfy at home. Get it. Even if it's expensive, just get it. And then once you've got it, like that's you sorted. From that point of view, it makes sense to get a pair of these. And I'm not a slippers guy. I wouldn't say I'm big into slippers. I'm big into productivity, efficiency, and being comfortable at home lets me be that. So I thought getting a pair of these would make sense. If I keep my feet warm or cool, depending on the weather, I feel like the rest of my body just follows. Especially during winter when it's cold. Having something good on your feet just means the rest of my body is way more comfortable. I can't stop touching this fur. It's so good. So good. So there you have it. there's my review of the OluKai Maloā slippers. My first impressions are pretty good. They do have a return policy, which seems quite decent. I think it's a month. And I think in a month, I'll have worn it enough to know whether it justifies that price tag. Right now, my feeling is yes, it does. Because it's well built. It looks exactly like it does in the pictures. And it feels good. And it feels like sturdy, but still comfortable. I understand why people on the internet make a big deal about this, because they do feel really good. They don't look like much, but they feel really good. And they're really well constructed. The stitching is really good. I'm looking forward to using these, especially on cold days. I think I'm gonna be wearing these with the heels down because it's really easy to slip them on and it still feels snug. These aren't annoying at all. I looked at these and I thought, oh, this is gonna be annoying, but you can't feel them. Also, if you've got this bit up like this, you need help with your hands to put it on. But like this, slip them on and off. I can imagine myself wearing it like this, like if I'm leaving the flat to take some trash out. But most of the time I'm wearing them like this. And they're pretty quiet. They make like a little bit of a sound. You know, there is some firmness to this over here. So it does make a bit of a tick tock sound. But it's nice, it's not too loud and it's super comfy. I really hope they stay comfy for years and years and years. Because they do feel really good. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you have a bit more of a feel of what these are like if you're considering getting a pair. I know when I was looking, I couldn't really find anything good. So after I got these, the first thing I thought was, let me make a review so if someone else is considering getting a pair, they'll have a bit more to go off. I like the way they feel, so that's a bonus. If you enjoyed watching this video, click here to keep watching. Check out the description for how to integrate more quality in your life. Check out the website that's linked below. Drop a comment about absolutely anything. If you want a bit more details about something, let me know and I'll try to give you what you need. Like and subscribe to the video to show your love. Thanks a lot for watching.